Hello everyone, here is the presentation of Group 8. Our group has 3 group members. I'm Hu Kailuo. The other 2 members are Guanting Wei and Yuming Shao. Firstly, I would like to introduce some basic idea about our portfolio optimization. In this portfolio, we will introduce the basic idea behind mean variance portfolio, minimum variance portfolio, and maximize expected return portfolio optimization, as well as how to do this in Python. We will then show how to create 3 simple backtests. Right? First of all, the mean variance portfolio. A mean variance portfolio analysis is the process of weighing risk against expected return. By looking at the expected return and variance of an asset, investors attempt to make more efficient investment choices, seeking the lowest variance for a given expected return or seeking the highest expected return for a given variance level. There are 2 major factors in mean variance analysis. Variance and expected return represents how spread out the data set numbers are, such as the variability in daily or weekly returns of an individual variance security. The expected return is a subjective probability assessment on the return of a stock. If 2 investments have the same expected return but one has a lower variance, the one with the lower variance is a better choice. Now we just need to make some definition of the expected return and the covariance of each stock and the weight of each stock. After that, in the Markowitz theory, an optimal portfolio is any portfolio solving the following quadratic program. First, we need to minimize the variance, right, subject to the expected return, and the weight should be 1, right? And second, the minimum variance portfolio. Minimum variance portfolio is an optimal portfolio solving the following quadratic program. And we also need to minimize the variance, right? But we do not need to subject to the expected return. And third, the maximize expected return portfolio. When we want to maximize expected return by solving the following quadratic program, we need to maximize the expected return subject to the target variance, right? And
Hi everyone, I'm Guanting Wei, and now I'm going to share our codes with you. And first, we choose 4 different stocks: Apple, Amazon, IBM, and Microsoft, and we use Quantopian research to get their returns. And after getting returns, now we want to get optimal weights of these 4 stocks depending on different situations. And now we have 3 investments, which are $20,000, $5,000, and $1,000. And for the first portfolio, which has 20,000 investment, we need to minimize its variance due to the large amount of money. So we need to choose portfolio with low variations, and now we need to get the weights. And in order to get the weights, we can use QP function from this package. And the conditions are here, and so that we can get the weights here. And for the second investment, we have 5,000 investment, so we use mean variance portfolio, and the weight we get is here. For the third investment, we have only 1,000 investments, so we should choose the stocks with the highest return. And in this portfolio, we ignore the variance. So that we get the weight is this one. And due to the large difference between their weights, we make the weights to 0, 1, 0, 0.
Okay, in my part, I want to introduce how to do the backtestings by our method and the result. And finally, I will introduce the conclusions of our project. Our main object here is to check the 3 portfolios by using 3 investments of $1,000, $5,000, and $20,000. We choose 4 stocks which have high market cap based on the Yahoo Finance. That is Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and IBM. The reason why we choose these 4 stocks is because we can retrieve relatively good performance from stocks which account for a big percent in the market for the lower risk and the stable movement. Consequently, under the same circumstances, the result will show the return representatively. Thus, from the weights we already had before, we can write the quantopian code to build backtesting portfolios for the mean variance, minimum variance, and maximize expected returns. These 3 methods. Here is the result. Here is the code of the 20,000 backtestings. From the figure 2, we have the total return is 81.90%, which is a little lower than benchmark returns, but I think it's a really good return. Alpha is 0, beta is 1, Sharpe ratio is 0.83, sorting ratio is 1.90, vitality is 0.16, max drawdown is minus 21.1%. From the figure 4, we do the investment of $5,000. The total return is 187.52%, which is much better than the benchmark returns. The alpha here is 0.08, beta is 1.07, Sharpe ratio is 1.33, sorting ratio is 1.99, vitality is 0.17, max drawdown is minus 18.37%. From the figure 6, which we do is an investment of 1,000. The total return is 354.25%. Because the investment here is not that big, so by using our method, the weighted is 1 for Amazon, so we choose only 1 stock here. But the result is really good, which is much higher than the benchmark returns. The alpha here is 0.2, beta is 1.5, 1.05, Sharpe ratio is 1.32, sorting ratio is 2.04, vitality is 0.25, max drawdown is 27.8 minus 27.81%. Our conclusions is according to the result above, the weighted portfolios of 4 tech stocks outperforms the market benchmark on all levels. This is expected because all the tech stocks chosen have performed really well over the past few years. And after all the 3 portfolios methods can help investors minimize the risks and earn monies. And in the end, this is the reference and our group picture. That's all. Thank you.